for Israel, trying to get the W. Well, good early evening from Koper, Slovenia. European qualifier, game day 12 between Israel visiting, wearing the blue, and Slovenia in the whites. So already a travel. That was Nimrod Levy, who was called for the travel. Samar gets it to Matsura. And the big fella turns and scores impressively. Yuri Matsura. Levy drills a long two. As touch pass over to the veteran, Alexei Nikolic. Always good to have those players, those links to the successful past. He was in the team that won it, you'll remember, 2017. And a miss from Israel. Another attempt from deep. Alexei Nikolic, this time unsuccessful. And Alexei Nikolic holding his man down so he couldn't get to the basketball. Itai Segev. Segev has a little bit of height on him. It was in a good spot there, so not a bad foul to give. Oh boy, turning and getting another chance and missing with Segev. That's Rock Radovich wearing number 9 in the right corner. And Slovenia turn it over. And Israel turn it over curiously for Timor. It didn't look like he'd stepped out yet, but anyway, he was called out, so another chance now for Slovenia. Samar for 3, that's good. Ziga Samar, number 4. It's quick, very quick player. It's a nice soft touch there, competent. Scored, good defender as well. Pass into the corner, and Ginat travels. So a couple traveling calls already on Israel, and also stepping out of bounds. Look at this. I guess he moved his pivot before he bounced the ball. He picked up his pivot foot before the ball hit the ground. Here's Blas from downtown. So Makovic drilling it. And Slovenia opening up a rather sizable lead here in the first few minutes. Timor, his attempt goes out, and Zilberstein rather calling for a timeout. I'm also wondering if he's left it one possession too long to call the timeout. That's Syrup, no good. And here is the drive and the foul, and Zilberstein waves off the timeout. So Makovic whistled for the personal. Matsura goes out. Idan Zalmanson's checked into the game, number 20. And this is Bart Timor's time to shine for this Israeli team. I think he knows it. He's getting a big chance here to stand out. He takes it and he makes it. It was a tough luck loss for Israel the other day against Finland, falling in overtime. Samar, and another one for him. Samar still playing in Germany, playing with Hamburg Towers. And now the bump right at the line. Makovic with the foul. So he's going to come out of the game. And Robert Jurkovic comes in. Makovic out of the game with his second foul. Ooh, a little Euro step, but far too high off the glass. Zalmanson gets it and gets it to drop. Well, they stayed with it. Pass gets away, not able to corral it. Zalmanson up to Timor, Levy. And when the Levy breaks, well, you know the rest of the story. Nimrod Levy, 13-9. Sweet handoff. And you can see with Slovenia and some of these youngsters catching the basketball here. And it's Sasha Siani. He catches it, and it's not quite as fluid. Maybe sometimes the hands aren't perfect, but here he is at the line. Ooh. A little bit of the nerves settling in, just grazed the net. We've all been there. It's always reassuring for a player after he misses, doesn't even get the rim, to make the next free throw. Noam Yaakov is checked into the game, number 31 for Israel. The point guard spot. Ball gets away from Zalmanson. Radovic. Back outside. Radovic for three. Oh, look at that. Ball went right to Vujicic, and he wasn't ready for it. Yaakov goes to his right hand. Now quickly the other way. And I think Radovic likes being in that position on the break. Israel tried to break two quickly. Zalmanson turns, puts it up, and gets to the line. It's a good job pushing the basketball up the floor. Alexei Nikolic and getting it to Radovic. Gregor Glass comes in. Radovic sits down. The Gregor Glass fan section stirs a little bit. Also coming in, number 14, Oz Bleiser. Idan Zalmanson's pretty strong-looking man, isn't he? He is built, not the tallest guy yet, pretty solid. Plays in that local. Oh, it looked like a travel. Anyway, he misses the shot. Timur to Zalmanson. Idan spins. Ew! No, they're not going to count it anyway. Siani trying to guard against a much more experienced Zalmanson. Mansour comes back into the game. So Siani takes a seat. Sasha Siani, just 19 years of age. Just plays with the Chedovice Juniors. He's actually got that one game under his belt from this window coming into this game. Zalmanson misses the free throw. Zilberstein looks over annoyed, clearly. But Siani's played, a couple of FIBA under-16 European Championships, and under-18 European Championship, and last year the under-20 European Championship. So it's great seeing the young guys getting a chance for the senior team. Three-point look. And the basketball goes out of bounds. That was a clear look for Jurkovic, Robert Jurkovic. Yakov, bounce pass. Zalmanson back to the corner. Three-point shot. Israel starting cold here in the first half. That was a good look for Oz Bleiser, who's just checked in. Now Timur goes behind his back, looks at the floor. Oh, little push, maybe. Looked like Levy might have gotten away with a shove. Here's Levy. And when the Levy breaks, you know what happens. Another three-pointer in Israel, despite some of their struggles here, trailing by just 3 points. Levy, very important to this Israel team, averaging almost 10 points and 5 rebounds per game. And he's came in having hit 14 three-pointers. We've seen him hit a couple tonight.
Last hand off. Player ili gremo forward side shoulder. Okay? To pravi Čiga. Stavan. Ne sme biti gospodin. Napadaj Niko. Redi Niko pa quick one. Okay? Ima napadaj Kvikeru. Napadaj. Okay? Stavi gol. Možno posam prije. Ajmo, hej. Odlučno.
Veniamo a Slovenski per te,
So Kulic knows going to have to use his timeouts, obviously. Does it with the senior guys as well. Difference is with these guys, it's like they're hanging on every word. And they have turned it over, so that is a sign again of inexperience coming right out of the timeout and turning it over. And Zilberstein, dressed out in all black. Israeli coaching staff, in fact, the men in black. Yakov goes in, this time with the right hand, and he scores. He's got a chance to tie it up. Noam Yakov. Impressive. And so Samar went under the screen or under the pick, and then, of course, he needs to go over in that situation. Ended up having to race over to foul him. Chachashvili picks up the personal. Israel still have a couple more fouls to give for their in the penalty before they put Slovenia in the bonus. That three-point attempt clanged off between the rim and the backboard. Yakov. Oh, beautiful pass. Chachashvili, though, swatted. Matsura. Oh, good turn and finish. The more experienced Zalmanson able to finish, and Israel's in front. He just wasn't convincing Chachashvili, but then Zalmanson got it, and he knew what to do with it. So Leon Sterga, the fresh-faced number 37, checks in for Slovenia. Yakov hits a three and he's fouled. All of a sudden, can you believe it? All of a sudden, it's the Noam Yakov hour. Yakov just stepping back. That's the third foul, in fact, as well on Makovits. So he has to go sit down. Yakov getting it done. 7 points for Yakov. Just 18 years of age. Talking about fresh-faced. Yakov again. And that is it at the end of the first quarter. Noam Yakov factor has loomed large. In fact, Makovits did not come out despite getting his third foul, I believe it is. I'm going to check that. It's Israel leading at 22-16 over Slovenia. Yes, Makovic does indeed have 3 fouls, so they left him out. And well, pretty good shooting from three-point range for Israel. They're getting to the free throw line. And after trailing by several points, they have handled the situation well, going on a 13-0 run to lead it 22-16. Here's a look back at the action. Boy, Yakov plays for Hapoel Bank Yahav Jerusalem. And really growing up fast, getting a chance with this national team. He's also played a little bit in the Basketball Champions League this season. Not much, but he has played. And you know he's getting some good minutes in training with those big guys. So definitely a player to keep a lookout for. Remember, Slovenia cannot improve on their third place standing. Here's Yakov, 18, and if you're good enough, you're old enough. Stepping back, drilling the shot, getting fouled. Download the app, folks, the Courtside 1891, by scanning in the barcode to get video stream schedules and scores. Courtside 1891. You want it, you need it, you must have it. Get it. I say that with positive encouragement. It's useful. Ball goes out of bounds. So Yakov with the 4-point play, the big blow. Let's see if Slovenia can come back, and that is a nice looking stroke. Need to see some more of that. Gregor Glass doesn't use the glass, in fact. Yakov, and his pass perhaps a little too low. Oh, his Blazer not able to corral it. Oh, nice burst to the basket from the veteran Alexei Nikolic. Don't you love it, though? I mean, let's just. The game is important. We're enjoying it. But what's important, the most important thing to me is seeing the emergence of players like Yakov get these minutes for Israel. Already showing signs that he's going to be an important part of this team. Nimrod Levy hit a couple of threes. He's going for another one, but didn't get it to go down. Yeah, that was Matsura crashing in, but not getting the call. So Chachasvili. Uh-oh, that would have counted had it gone, and Gregor, I don't need the glass, is fouled. So 3 free throws coming for him. Just 21 years of age, Gregor Glass. KK Mornar basket, Montenegro. And again, clearly has an idea about how to shoot the basketball. Played 5 summers with Slovenia's youth national teams. Always averaged a lot of points. He even played in the World Cup qualifiers in 2019. He made 4 appearances. This is his He's also had 4 appearances in these European qualifiers. So this is his 5th. Oh, almost went over. Yakov, you got to know where you're throwing it. Sometimes he's putting his players in difficult positions. There's the lob. Blazer for 3. And the 3-point shot looming large in this game for Israel. Go back in front. Oh. Nikolic, well short. And good job, Timur, getting the rebound. Oh, that's what you call a Euro hop. Levy from the left corner. Missing, they stay with it. And quickly running, getting, oh, he gets rejected at the rim. What a swat. Got to put him on the SWAT team today. O's Blazer going down and just rejecting it, wiping the window clean. That had layup all over it. Look at the hustle. Get it out of here. Question is, does Glass get it on the glass first? And the answer is, no, he does not. Perfect timing. Delightful. That Blazer's just Blazer's just a serious defender with that. He just went up in my estimation. Ball knocked out of bounds. Stergod playing some D. Here he is, Blazer again. Now the drive and the lob to Blazer. Look at him. Even a little bit of celebration. The hand press. Wow, Chachashvili picks up another foul. There is again the lob. What I like even better is the celebration, where he puts both of his hands up. I'm not sure what it's called, but it's like a press. Getting in for the first time tonight, putting it up from a long way out. Missing it was Urban Klauser. And Yakov drives in and continues to prove that he belongs. 18 or 48, whatever age he is balling out, the 18-year-old. He's actually really changed the game. Look at that. Yakov, easy peasy. He's also got 4 rebounds and an assist to go with his 9 points. Meanwhile, Zalmanson has 2 fouls, and Nikolic is back at the free throw line. 6.5 minutes remaining. And some of the fouls accumulating. I told you about Makovic having 3 fouls for Slovenia, and Chachashvili has got 3 fouls for Israel. And Alexei Nikolic gets both of them to go. Timur And the foul called. Markovit's playing with those 3 fouls, so clearly Sekulic not too bothered if he picks up a 4th, but it will certainly raise eyebrows if he does get his 4th foul in the first half. Oh boy, that was a little too much dribbling for Oz Bleiser, and then he fouls Markovic. Unsportsmanlike. So Maccabi Tel Aviv veteran, 30 years of age, small forward. Markovic makes it. That is a terrific fan. I'd like to have my own little drum at the games like that. I wonder if he's here in an official capacity. Love to see the flag waving Slovenia fans. Showing that national pride. Boy, the French fans really bring their flags, don't they? Trelaz last night, did you see that? Against Lithuania? Everybody had a flag. And it was a good attempt from Markovic, but it just really feels like everybody on the Slovenia team is not on the same page. And I don't know if that's just because they haven't had enough time together or if it's just inexperience. Salmonson goes to the right. And Bleiser. No, excuse me. Yeah, Bleiser gets it back. 31-27. He's got 7 points and that sensational swat. Klauser, well, nice rotation. And chasing it down is Nimrod Levy. Now Timur crosses midcourt. Timur's actually been relatively quiet. He's only attempted 1 shot. Salmonson to Levy, and Markovic, despite those 3 fouls, reaches in, but he knocks it out cleanly. Israel with the timeout. They're leading 31-27, 4:51 remaining, and they want to get a good shot here with 3.3 seconds remaining. Look at the coaches. Inbounds pass. Well, that was a good play. They got the look, and now Bleiser with the rebound. They get a new 14. And then Giga Samar, no, excuse me, Radovic backs into the Israeli player and picks up the foul. Timor pulls up a meter behind the arc and doesn't go. They battle Salmonson, but Slovenia come down with the basketball, and Huber commits the foul. Boy, Huber. So Klauser goes to the line, chance to pull to even closer. Huber, 26 years of age, although much younger. The average age of Israel is 26, but I guess Yaakov brings down that age more than it would be at 18. Here's the drive, and oh boy, how about a sweet play by Huber. He just went hard and scored with his right hand as well. Fearless drive to the basket. Samar has not really asserted himself in this game. Klauser pulls up. That's a nice looking shot. Urban. Klauser. Salmonson backing up. Oh, nice footwork. Oh, good block from behind, though. Siani. And now they turn it over, and a break, and Bleiser gets to go up for his second dunk and almost falls down. Oh, it's Bleiser. I like dunking it, though, because you're not going to make no mistake about it. You don't want to get a block. Look at Samar, slick, but then misses the easy one. Levy, and the Levy breaks again. The lead goes to 7. Nimrod is stroking it from deep. He's 3 of 4, I believe, and no, 3 of 5. Any coach will take 60% though. And his 11 points are leading Israel. Yaakov and Bleiser each with 9 points. Salmonson has 5. Timeout for Slovenia.
That's no compensation. What are you doing? Io te giuro. Agresore lei, ti stai facendo. Devo pick, napadeš, razumeš? Rolaš. Sama te, razumeš? Probajmo dol spustiti. Ne preko njega dol, okej? I on žogo dol. Kad? Snage, ti pa trenera. Razumemo? Razumemo?
Nice to see the parents bring the kids to the game tonight. Mascots here for them. And Klauser, who hit that jump shot. Have a few players that could unlock this defense of Israel to get some open looks. Giga Samar turns and misses with the left hand, but Klauser gets the rebound, passes it back. Samar drives in, scores with the left hand. Oh, and then drawing the charge from Huber, taking one for the team. So Huber's going to go out. Gregor Glass comes back into the game. He kind of got lulled into that charge, didn't he? So the timeout seems to have done the trick for Slovenia. Here's Glass. That was short. Oh, shifty move, almost from Glass. Coming up on the 2-minute mark in the first half. Timor, or the bounce pass down low intended for Ginat. Knocked away. And Samar comes in, buries another shot. And he's kind of, it's almost as if his coach said, you need to be more assertive, young man. Because he has been more aggressive. Yakov, I like it. Senses the need, passes it back outside. And, oh boy, Salmonson. His first three-pointer of the game. It's his first attempt. Gregor, I don't need the glass again. (41-38), 2 threes for Glass. Good dunk, good strong play from Salmonson. And the spark, Giga Samar, called for the foul. It's his second. And almost Ginat. It's frustrating for Israel. They had a good look. Yakov guarding him. Here goes Gregor Glass. This time switches hands. I think he needs to get rid of it. Give it to somebody else in that situation. Ginat turns into the paint, puts it up, and he's bumped and fouled, and he goes through the line. Well, from the free throw line today, Israel have not been great now. Five of 9. Now 5 of 10. A cool 50%. That's not going to win you many ball games. Slovenia 9 of 11. Final 18 seconds. A 3-second differential. Game clock and the shot clock. Alexei Nikolic doesn't want to turn it over, and he does. And the jump ball possession arrow. And Sekulic frustrated. So favors Israel. They've got a chance now to get a bucket. And what frustrates Coach Sekulic about that is it's his veteran Sekulic who turns it over.
ישר זה, ותומר ישר לאדם. ואדם מתפרק, מתבלבלים בחילוף, תראה. ושלושה עולה. עכשיו, אחרי שנתת, אם אתה לא קיבלת תעבור, יש לך קו לחצור. וזה?
Well, that was quite a mustache. It's teams that can execute in situations like these that win games. You know, end of quarter situations, end of game situations, 5.8 seconds. You need to at least get an open look. There's Yakov, spins, turns, takes the foul, and 2 free throws coming for Yakov. Nasura's frustrated. Now he says, I think the issue is, did he leave his feet, even though he put his hands straight up? Does he actually come into Yakov? No, but he also kind of slides in front of him as well. I would give that a, yeah, I think that's a call. I think that's a good call from Zashuk, the Ukrainian referee. There he goes again, Yakov. Love players that can create their own shots, their own opportunities. And Yakov is one of those players. They want to see if the clock had already expired, because if there's still time on the clock when he blows the whistle, had time expired? That's the question. Bam. Yeah, so, I mean, certainly the foul, what he's calling the foul, has already happened. Yeah, and even he gets his arm raised for the foul before the letting goes off. I'm pretty sure that's what they're looking at. Kulic. Again. Yakov has 9 points. He's got 4 rebounds, 2 assists. He's been excellent. He has a team high plus 12 efficiency. So 0.9 seconds, which is interesting as well. Maybe just a little bit of enough time for a putback should he miss it. And also enough time maybe for Slovenia. Throw one down the court. If he makes both of them. Oh, he doesn't, and that's not going to be enough time. So he gets one of the 2 free throws, Yakov, and the free throw woes continue for Israel, or else their lead would be bigger. It's 42-38, Israel on top of Slovenia at halftime. Israel with one more 3. Slovenia 9 of 11 at the stripe. Interesting, both teams with 9 assists, 8 turnovers. And Israel have capitalized more on that, scoring 18 points off the turnover. It'll be big opportunities for those countries to promote the women's game as well. We're underway, folks. Second half action here in Koper, Slovenia. Slovenia trailing by 4 points to Israel, but coming right out and earning a trip to the line. Nimrod Levy fouling Giga Samar. Nice hesitation from Žiga Samar, whose 9 points led all scorers for Slovenia in the first half. This is the first free throw. Slovenia were really good at the line in the first half, 9 of 11. And Samar misses both. Boy, Huber starting here in the second half, number 13. And Zalmanson backs his way up, misses. Tomar Ginat catches it and is fouled, bumped out of bounds. Silverstein, I was asking myself, was it really a foul? Silverstein's looking for an unsportsmanlike foul. Margina had a relatively quiet first half, as did Timur, but Timur comes out and says, I want to be a part of this. I want to take some of the limelight away from the young fella, Yakov. Yakova. Nice pass to the corner. And Žiga Samar starting a little cold. Radovich missing, and Israel come up with the basketball. Radovich almost, yes he does indeed, forces the turnover on Huber. Three-point attempt from Nikolic. Timur, who just hit a three, gets it to the corner, and a charge has been called on Timur. Glass coming back in the game. Samar goes out. Tough start to the third quarter for him. Three-point shot from Glass. Tries to follow the shot. And then Radovich bumps into the Israeli player, Huber. Levy in the right corner if they can get it to him. He passes it back to Timur. He throws it over the defense to Zalmanson. Shot clock winding down. Oh, he had the mismatch, but then he decided to pass it to Ginat, but threw it at his feet. And I don't think there was any way Ginat was going to catch that. Now the quick pass down low, and Radovich fouled by Huber. in the game. Hands it off. Here comes Glass again. Double team comes. Team were called for a reach, I guess. Well, I think it helped that the Slovenia player swung his arm, but yeah, the referee got it right. Makovic's missing from deep, and a chance for Israel. That sort of bats it, and then it goes off of Israel. I guess they've got some coaches' challenge left. Anyway, nice backdoor cut, and Radovic scores with a reverse layup. Levy backing up, guarded by Radovic, and I think that was a pass, but it hit the rim. Now Glass ahead on the break, gets it up and in, does use the glass that time. Ten points for Glass. Noam Yakov in the game, the 18-year-old. Tomar Gimak with a three. Well, that's a long way out. Three-pointer for Glass. And no, he doesn't need it. Zalmanson. And he is fouled by Glass. Watch what happens. Glass makes the three. But then he kind of forgets he's got to get back. Free throw shooting has been awful for Israel. Seven of 14 as a team, 50%. Itai Segev comes back in. Zalmanson goes out. It's not like they don't practice free throw shooting. I mean, they do practice. Oh, crossing him up. Glass, he doesn't need it. Drills it. Glass revealing himself to be the class offensive player for Slovenia tonight, but every time they score, Israel have an answer. Timur with the drive. Nikolic feed set, well short. Long rebound. And Gregor Glass fouled by Yakov. No, Yakov, you're not going to review that on video. You're 18. Probably don't know it. Can't challenge that. Can't review whether you fouled him. I mean, you reach in. You can understand why the referee called that. He may not have hit him, but definitely he was reaching. That's starting to have a monsterish game tonight, scoring-wise. And sinks all 3 free throws. He's got 19 points. Yakov to the corner, and this time they step in front of him. 2 quick fouls picked up by Yakov. And that was a good call. And Yakov has picked up his 3rd quick foul. He's got to get out of the game. Surely he's got to come out. Oh no, that was not a foul, excuse me. That was a travel call on glass. I think Yakov thought it was a foul. I certainly did. Here goes Timur. Yakov picks up the dribble, puts it in, and gets the foul from behind by Glass. That's a crazy sequence. You're all over him. So Gil Benny checks in for the first time. Number 5. And Yakov does something that you don't see much of, making 2 straight free throws for Israel, who now trail by 1. And he's come in for Bart Timur. 3-point attempt, short by Glass. Third guy also in the game for Slovenia now. Pass it around, Ginot wide open. And Ginot called for the foul. Yeah, he got him on the arm. So he put Slovenia in the line where they've been good today, but maybe not as good in the second half. Tergop, this is the first. And the second, but Israel entered the lane too early, so he will get a 3rd attempt. Leon Sterga looks at the basket, and at the 3rd attempt makes one. Samar comes in and spells Nikolic. Yakov can settle down. He could still be the difference in this game. But another offensive foul called on Israel. This one on Segev. Itai Segev. Here he is battling, backing up. And it's just, 3 seconds, excuse me. 3-second violation. Here's the lob. Oh, couldn't quite get it to go. I think they were contesting with each other. And the whistle blows, and Makovic picks up his 4th foul. Nice no look from Yakov. Yeah, that's a clear foul. Okay, who is this? Who is this to? Well, that was unfortunate for Slovenia because they had an alley-oop slam that they unwittingly spurned as 2 players went for the basketball. Ginat since the first. And if he makes that, he does. So they're now 11 of 18 and above 60%, up to 61% from the line. So that's a welcome change for Israel. And they tie it up at 55, 12 and a half minutes remaining in the game. Yakov into the corner. There's Yakov. And going up and missing. Segev. Here's the other end, and the foul has been called. Glass having himself quite a game. 21 points. There's the fan section. Has a chance for a 3-point play. So Glass, the leading scorer, comes out. Here's it from his coach. He's got 22 points, 6 of 15 from the floor. So it hasn't been a brilliant night in that sense, although from 3-point range, he's been very good, 4 of 7. Yakov from just behind the stripe, that was short. Yakov didn't want to commit the foul. There's Klauser, oh, behind the back. Oh, a little showtime. Siani finishes it off. Benny. And Ginat has it blocked by Siani. Suddenly, Slovenia getting a little bit of separation. And then he comes in and commits the foul. Look at that. Oh, well, I think he got a little bit of hand in there, a little bit of wrist and hand. Might have gotten away with one, Siani. Blazer comes back in to try to change the game. So really the most difficult moment of the game for Israel. You feel like it's starting to slip away from them a little bit here. Oh, great job, Yakov, just taking it away. Look at the acceleration, and then he's tripped up. Yeah, just a little bit of contact there from Leon Sterga. So Glass is going to come back into the game. And Siani goes out. So in fact, I was wrong. I thought they'd called the foul, but they didn't. They just said he was out of bounds. How about Klauser driving in and scoring? He's slick, isn't he? Right at the end of the quarter. We've seen some nice moves from him. 3 quarters in the books, and Slovenia outscoring Israel 25-13 in the quarter. They lead it 63-55. Well, it's been a tale of 2 18-year-olds, judging from that. Klauser just 18 as well, and you digest those stats. As we look back at the highlights. It's interesting that Klauser making his impact felt. I mean, Yakov has really made his impact felt throughout the game, but Klauser, when he gets his minutes here, is definitely making himself felt, his presence felt. You know, I was just thinking, scanning that barcode and you'll get courtside 1891 in your smartphone. And that'll give you video streams, schedules, scores, and much more. Courtside 1891, the app you need to have if you are a fan of international basketball. So 18-year-old guarding 18-year-old right here. Look at this. This is interesting. Klauser, who's not getting quite as many minutes as Yakov, but has looked the part when he's been in the game. Artimor slings it inside, gets it back for 3. Israel just not making shots here in the second half. Oh boy, and a late whistle. Ginot commits the foul, the trip on Klauser. Klauser has played in 4 games. Here he is in the Spanish Liga Endesa with UCAM Murcia, 1.86 meters in height. He was with Real Madrid, like another former Slovenia, like another Slovenian player. I think we all know well, Luka Doncic. But this season, Klauser is with UCAM Murcia. Ball rattles out from Samar, but Klauser has it. Oh my goodness, look at that. He's got some handles. Nice drive, Ginot. Israel desperate for a basket in any way, shape, or form there. Still a long way to go. Oh, a charge. Charge on glass. Oh boy, they missed a foul from Nimrod Levy. A couple of fouls. Definitely grabbed him on the arm before he charged. Oh, the backdoor cut. Yakov strikes again. It's a 4-point deficit. Folks, it should be flashing in bright red lights right now. The European qualifiers, the place to see the rising stars in European basketball, because we are seeing some good ones here. And this is a charge as well. And basketball goes back over to Israel. Charge on Jurkovic. It's Ginot, the captain, taking one for the team again. Timur brings it up, gives it to Yakov again. Drives in, passes it back outside. Levy breaks again, and it's a 1-point game. Forcing a timeout from Sekulic. I'm utterly mesmerized by the play of Yakov as well as Klausa, but also Levy's ability to knock down three-point shots is such an advantage for Israel. They've got to find opportunities for him.
Ajde vidimo kak travi kik. Ajde vidimo kak travi kik. Evo, prvi napad. Idemo. 21 snap za njega, okej. Se pravi, greš back, tebe idemo tada, dok išemo njega ići. Okej, njega ići. Evo, što? Ideš, pad, što? Ajde,
Well, Slovenian fans coming in, enjoying themselves tonight as we see two teams trading. Plus, Slovenia will be at the World Cup. It'll be a very different team. There's no doubt about it. You might have, you'll definitely, I would think, have 2 players, maybe 3, possibly 4 players from this team. We'll see. I mean, Glass certainly does some good things for you, along with Samar, who's in the Eurobasket squad. Obviously, Nikolic has a great shot to be there. But we're also seeing kind of the future of some of these national teams. Klausa this time not getting to drop. And here's the future of the Israeli team, the 18-year-old Yakov handing it off to Timur. What more could you ask for? Israel won't be going to the World Cup, but we're getting a view of, oh, look at that. hitting the three-point shot, banking it in. He wants that counted. So there he goes. Klausa goes out, and here's the applause. A lot of good Slovenian players have gone through Spain over the years, including Dragic. Both Dragic's, in fact. Here's Timur from behind the arc. Looky here, Israel back in front. Bart Timur, relatively quiet in the first half. He's hit some shots. Here's Nikolic. And Siani with the rebound. Makovic's fouled. And the youngster Yakov, for the second time in the game, has fouled a three-point shooter. And you just have to say, it's youth. And Timur's like, listen, just keep your hands up. You'll be all right. You're better than most 18-year-olds. Just keep your hands up. The problem that he's got is that he's hustling so much, and he's trying to do everything. I mean, the effort is off the charts for Yakov, and the talent is there as well. Sometimes you just have to rein it in, but I think that's his third foul. Just double checking. Markovic ties it with the first two. He's been in foul trouble today. Okay, Yakov now has 3 fouls. There's the pass to Ginot. Goes up, follows the miss. Oh, he gets rejected. They get it back. And great work from Timur and Ginot. I mean, Tomar Ginot was just relentless. And then Timur has really led in this second half by example. He has been tenacious. Alexei Nikolic picks up foul number 3. So Timur gets to the line and makes Israel's 12th free throw of the day from 19 attempts. That pushes him up to 63% at the stripe. And makes the second. He's perfect, 4 of 4. Samar missing with the spin. And Ginot over to Yakov. Into the corner, Bart Timur, you can count it. Boy, he has been exceptional in this second half, folks. His numbers have gone up big time. Alexei Nikolic from the stripe. What you need from your veteran. Well, a game that really has no major implications has been fantastic. And that time just a little too far for Levy. Now Nikolic can put his team in front with a 3. Oh no, they throw it away. They try to get it inside. Quick pass, Yakov holds it. Now let's see his 3-point shot. It's too long. And Levy goes up for the rebound. And Siani comes down with it. Sorry, that was Masura going up for the rebound and bringing it down. But Yuri Masura, Radovic back in. Well, as my good friend Mike Taylor likes to say, you know what time it is? This is winning time. And which team is going to play best in winning time? And offensive foul. A sort of youthful exuberance. Let's see. I think that's unfortunate. I don't think that's just because he's big and the defender runs into him. I don't like that. I like the job the referees do, but I don't like that call. But Masura is not really complaining. In fact, he could get an unsportsmanlike. I honestly don't think they're going to call an unsportsmanlike. No. No chance. But Timur in fairness, did take a pretty hard shot to the face. The more you slow it down, the more you appreciate how hard. I think I read his lips. Normal foul. Yep. Sergei Zashuk. I agree. So the Slovenia fans, if they're nervous, they're not showing. Oh, nice dump off. And Guinot stays with it, passes it back outside. Three-pointer is good from Levy. And the Levy breaks again. And there you go. He is just drilling it one right after the other. He's got 17 points, Levy, now. 3-point. And the ball blocked by Blazer. So many talking points for this game. Look at that swat. Blazer just makes these plays throughout that are important plays, messages. You're going to try to shoot it over me? Think again. And there is Levy stepping in and forcing the turnover. Well, Israel were really reeling in the third quarter, but here they are leading. Yakov, nice bounce pass back. Swing it. Guinot, short. And look at that. Yakov had the wherewithal to try to get it up, knowing the shot clock was about to expire. He's a player. Good offensive rebound. Oh, no, you don't want to make the foul, Israel, and you put him on the line. Guinot, the captain, for a potential three-point play. 3 minutes, 23 seconds to go. It's going down to the wire. Makovits, right place, right time. All you got to do is go up, concentrate, take the contact, and make the shot. So 10 points for Makovits. Slovenia coaches really decked out tonight with those nice dark suits, Carolina blue ties. And they'd like to win. They dressed to impress tonight. The team still trailing by 2. Timur. Here's Bar Timur again. He's been good in the second half, and he continues to be good. He's raising the bar. Bar Timur, 18 points. Three-point shot. Gregor Glass. Well, he wasn't going to need the glass there, but he still missed it, and it's a 5-point lead for Israel in winning time. Yakov drives, and the foul called. Masora picks up the foul, and he's going to be pulled out of the game. Just a little bit of a push. It's not for lack of effort. It's just learning the do's and the don'ts. 2:29 remaining, still time for Slovenia, but the task is becoming tougher by the minute. And this kid right here is going to be a star. Very exciting watching Yakov. I'm hoping that his Hapoel Jerusalem coach, Zikic, is watching. He's going to give him some minutes in the Basketball Champions League. Must be doing a good job coaching him. Timeout 78-71, Israel on top of Slovenia. 2:29 remaining.
Samar, Ires. Okay, redo.
Hey, look at that. Mom, Dad, we're on TV. Yes, we are. And now I'm going to do this with my face, and I'm going to smile, and I'm going to dance and clap, and we're still going to have a good time regardless. And our team is going to be at the FIBA Basketball World Cup, and that's why this is all bonus time for us. However, they do want to see a win, and they got to get in action here. Samar hasn't really been decisive, but there he is, driving down the middle and scoring. And that was a big bucket because they scored, and they scored quickly. Timur has been terrific. Yakov, entry pass. Oh, what a play from Israel, and they commit the foul as well. Siadi. Oh, Sasha. And you saw who made the pass. I mean, that is just, he just is, well, I've said so much about him. I'm not going to say anything else. Let's just give you his assist numbers, because Noam Yakov has been scoring. He's got 16 points. Now he's got 7 assists and 7 rebounds. How good has he been? He's not really that far off of a triple-double. I mean, he's got 7 assists, 7 rebounds, 16 points for an 18-year-old. So if you're watching this game, if you're listening to this game, an 18-year-old has 16 points, 7 rebounds, and 7 assists in a national team game, a European qualifier for the FIBA Basketball World Cup. Yakov is quite a prospect. In fact, I'll go ahead and say he's quite a player. He's got the basketball right now. Goes up. They pass it around. Ginot misses. Now Slovenia could really use a bucket, perhaps a three-pointer. 1:20 remaining. The clock is now the enemy. They've got to go. Glass fouled by Timur. Now Timur. Had Glass been able to put the shot up, he would have gotten free throws, but instead he passed. Now Glass, nice hesitation, puts it up and in. 1:05 remaining, and back to 81-75, 2 possessions. If they can get a steal, get a stop, get a chance to tie it late. They've already suffered a little bit of heartbreak once. Both of these teams have in this window. Oh, what a pass. I'll tell you what, the folks back in Tel Aviv and Jerusalem and Holon, everybody watching this game, they ought to be really proud of how this Israel team has played. They're not going to the World Cup, but they are using this as a great experience. And if they hold on and win, they are going to be a happy group of players traveling back home. Makovic's foul number 5. He goes out of the game. Slovenia right now could use for Israel to go back into bad free throw shooting form, because it was bad. Now they're up to 69.5 57%. But it's Ginat, the captain. He's 2 of 4, now 3 of 5. And he does not make the second. However, terrific effort by Segev to get the rebound. So that will add a little bit of frustration for the Slovenians. And at least from their standpoint, Segev has missed the free throw. See if he misses another one. Stega in the game. Interesting kind of free throw style. He makes the second, so they do end up getting 2 free throws. That trip down the floor just took him 4 attempts. And Israel leading by 8 points, 44.4 seconds remaining. And Goran, Luka, if you guys are watching, I think there's some promise in this Slovenia team, and the only way that you get that experience is if you play. And you got to play these games. You're going to learn from it. And if you're Slovenia, you want to learn from this final 44.4 seconds. And what I would say is this thing isn't over yet, but Israel are definitely tough to chase. There's Klausa. Just so many nice things to pull from a game like this. And oftentimes it's the games like this that really deliver in terms of talking points, real eye-openers. And we've seen it by the performances from some of these young guys. Speaking of triple doubles, Johannes Voigtman almost had one today for Germany against Finland. Just came up a rebound, and it says shy. Here is the steal from you-know-who, and Jakov goes in and lays it up and in, and coming out of a timeout, you just blame that on inexperience. There's the drive and the tap in from Ciani. 34 seconds. Jakov whips it up the court. And Israel will do the wise thing and take time off the clock. Jakov has it knocked out of his hands. Now he's tied up. So maybe didn't handle that quite as well. Noah. So another timeout, 85-77 rather, with 16.3 seconds remaining.
colpa tua. Vede? Andiamo tutti a
Rasto Nesterovic looking on from the stands. Former Slovenia center and captain. And basketball inbounded. Here's the turnover. And the dunk. Gets it back to a 6-point deficit. Now they're going to chase. So that foul comes when they're trying to inbound the basketball, so that should be one free throw and then maintain possession. So Yakov at the line with a chance to add to his tally, and he does not. So he misses the free throw, but Israel will maintain possession. So that is the rule. You foul within the final 2 minutes. The other team's trying to get the ball in bounds. They get a free throw, and then they maintain possession. Same thing would happen here if they were to foul. So they're able to get it to Timor. And now they pass it, and the dunk from Oz Bleiser. And he's still doing his little dunking celebrations, and that'll be it. What a performance, really, from Israel. And Zilberstein rather, well, very gracious. Tries to console Sekulic. Nevertheless, Israel win it 87-79 over Slovenia, and they finished their European qualifiers with a win. And we got a good dose of some excellent play from Israel's promising players, including Noam Yakov, excuse me. 13 threes for Israel. That's 5 more than Slovenia. And I guess ultimately their free throw shooting was good enough to get them home. Israel rebounded Slovenia, 5 more assists. And Coach Zilberstein, really salute him. He's done a great job in this window. 1 win, 1 loss, and it was an overtime defeat. In fact, Glass finished with a game high 26 points. He was exciting. Levy just shooting lights out from 3-point range. And Slovenia disappointed not to win, but nevertheless, they know that they're probably going to be a different team when they go to the World Cup, and they will be good. And Yakov has what probably is a launch pad now for his national team career. Granted, you know, I would assume that he's going to be selected moving forward pretty regularly. Timor really stood out. He was exceptional in the second half. Here's Timor. And look back at the highlights. The Unop really came up big in the second half as well. Finished with 8 points, 7 rebounds. And Timor was exceptional in the second half as well. 18 points. He finished with 6 assists. You know, the makeup of the Israeli team moving forward is going to be interesting. And I think Silverstein has a lot to think about, and Israel's Basketball Association has a lot to think about. You know, they have to be encouraged by what they saw tonight. So coaches shake hands. Well, here it is. The Germany getting the win tonight in Finland. They lock up first place. Slovenia already knew they were going to finish third. Sweden and Israel and Estonia finishing 4th, 5th, and 6th. So in Group J. So what a great night of basketball. Again, just one spot up for grabs in Europe. It's either going to be Serbia or it's going to be Belgium. We're about to find out as those two teams tip off tonight. Everything else in front of you: Canada, USA, Mexico, Puerto Rico, Venezuela, Dominican Republic, Brazil. From the Americas, Cote d'Ivoire, South Sudan, Egypt, Angola, Cape Verde. From Africa, Australia, China, Lebanon, New Zealand, Jordan, Iran join Japan and Philippines, the host nations from Asia, and all these teams from Europe. It is going to be huge in Indonesia, Japan, and the Philippines. The FIBA Basketball World Cup tipping off August 25th. Once you know where your team is, make sure you get your tickets and you get yourself to those countries, because it is going to be spectacular. From Koper, what a night. A night that Israel was looking for as they locked up their European qualifiers campaign. They didn't qualify for the World Cup, but they have certainly made a nice impression tonight and given themselves some positive vibes ahead of their next qualifying campaign. Israel win it over Slovenia.